It's no secret that I want to shore up the linebacker room for the Cowboys. It's not a secret. And I just keep coming back to one name, Anthony Barr. Good people. It's your boy, Mr. Rome, Cowboys fan talk, right back like I never left. How y'all feeling, man? Listen, sorry about not being on yesterday. I was on one of the GOATs, Law Nation's channel. We chopped it up for a couple of hours, talking everything from draft to where the team is right now, et cetera, et cetera. Man, y'all definitely do me a favor, go check out on this channel. And if y'all want me to, I'll definitely post it here too. I have no problem with that. Just let me know. I'll go ahead and pull that down and put it up on my channel too. But look, talking yesterday with Law, the name keep coming up that I think would help this Cowboys roster. Look, we had a good draft to probably a great draft. We're going to let the players play and earn their position. Not going to give it to them like some other teams. But, Stephen Jones said out of his own mouth, we're not done in free agency. We still got some things to do. Which lets me know that they're not completely, well, at least from what he said, they're not done with making moves. And I'm hoping that that's true, man. I know Stephen will bold-faced lie to your face. So it's possible that we ain't getting nobody else. We better get happy about these rookies. And if that's the case, I can be okay with it. But there's a couple of places on this roster. Every roster got holes. Before I continue, everybody got holes. You know what I'm saying? Or places that you think you can get better. But if I had to look at somewhere on this defense, most people might say Anthony Brown. I wouldn't go there first. Anthony Brown had a good year last year. He had some moments that you want to take back, but everybody has moments that are bad. For all intents and purposes, Anthony Brown had a good year. Probably his best year as a pro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not necessarily completely out on Anthony Brown. Let him get another year in this system. He's going to be even better. So we don't get another corner, even though I would take James Bradbury if he gets released. But, he going to want too much money, and Stephen Jones ain't spending that. So I'm not even going to lie to myself. Not going to do it. But Anthony Barr, he made $10 million last year, I think, 10 or 11 million. He's 30 years old, and I still think that he has enough in the tank to help this team. Now, what we probably going to get is Anthony Hitchens. We going to get Anthony Barr light, if y'all want to keep it funky. But right now, we don't got enough linebacker room depth. If I ask you right now to name the linebackers on the Cowboys, you're going to go Micah Parsons. That's easy. You're going to go Leighton Vander Esch. And I'm not saying in order of who's the best player. You're going to go Jabril Cox. And then you're going to stare at me for a little bit and think, who else is? And that's exactly what I'm saying. Now we got Damon Clark, who's going to probably be a Cowboy starter when he back. Even if he comes back during the year, he ain't going to be back the first part of the season. You know what I'm saying? I think we got Beavers that we took later in the draft. And I don't really know no other linebackers. Y'all enlighten me. But the ones that will really get playing time, that's 3. That's not no insurance. We need some insurance. We need a little bit of depth. And at the end of the day, LV's contract does not say he must be a starter. His play overall does not say he must be a starter. He hasn't earned that. LV's had some moments because he played really good in the San Fran game. In the latter part of the year last year, he played well. He did. But that don't mean that he definitely starts. Not in my eyes. Now, I know the Cowboys front office is different. But the way I'm looking at it is this. You know what I'm saying? I really, really feel like Anthony Barr will bring a lot to this team. Just look at his stats from last year. Let's pull it up. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he's 30 years old. He's 6'5", 257. He fits the mold of what we want our linebackers to look like. Y'all know the Cowboys love length on their players, pause. That's just what they do. You know what I'm saying? Last year for the Vikings, he had 11 games started. You know what I'm saying? 3 interceptions last year, which is great. You know what I'm saying? That's not something our linebackers have been tending to do. Even Micah ain't get a chance to pull one down, which I think he will this year, though. He's just too good. 3 interceptions, which means he's good in coverage. I really feel like he knows where to sit down in zones. He's good in coverage. 2.5 sacks, which isn't bad. It's not. Everybody's not Micah Parsons. You know what I'm saying? And he had 38 solo tackles, 72 combined tackles, 34 assisted. 3 tackles for loss, and 6 QB hits. He's still a good player. No question he's still a good player. And he would fit on this team. You know what I'm saying? It allowed Micah to do what we want him to do. Stay free. They call him the chess piece. You know what I'm saying? He really deserves to be able to move around and do whatever he needs to do, whether it's pass rush, rush B, gap, A gap, dropping the coverage. Micah playing corner last year. It was crazy. But you want to be able to keep the defense on their toes because you can't really devise a game plan if you have no idea where he's at. So you bring in a Barr who can, and I know people going to say, well, who's going to play middle? I feel like Barr could play middle if you wanted him to. You know what I'm saying? He's a veteran. He's been in this league long enough. And with that type of a linebacker rotation, you would be able to bring in Jabril Cox, not to play middle, but you can rotate Anthony Barr and LVE. Keep him fresh since he's a little bit older. I'm just saying. I feel like he would bring a lot to the table to this defense. Just think about it. Our defense is pretty good. I love what we've done with our edge as far as bringing in Sam Williams because I feel like he's going to be really good for us this year, even though he's not going to start. I feel like Dante Fowler is a monster in waiting. Just because it's something about discarding a player and like writing him off and him getting a chance again. See, I got this theory about Dante Fowler just not being motivated in Atlanta and him getting a new chance to show that he's still a great player in this league, and I feel like he's going to take full advantage. So the defense, I feel like if you bring in Anthony Barr, you bring in maybe another corner. Like I said, I would take Bradbury, but think about what other hole you would want to fill. You know what I'm saying? We good on the D-line, I feel like. With D-Law and Micah, look at it, it's a 3-man weave. D-Law's the primary DN on his side. You know what I'm saying? I feel like him and Golston probably going to rotate at max. But D-Law can bump down, Micah can rush off the edge, and then you got Armstrong who's going to fill in for him. And you got Fowler and Sam Williams, I think, are going to rotate. So that's good. Then you got Neville Gallimore, Tristan Hill, Carlos Watkins, Ridgeway, Quentin Bohanna, Oso Odigizua. The D tackle room is pretty decent too. You know what I'm saying? So there's no really holes there. Our corner room is pretty strong. Jay Lou, Anthony Brown, Trayvon Diggs. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. I think we can stand to get another corner. I know we got Bland, and we got Deshaun Wright. So, and CJ Goodwin is grandfathered into the team. So y'all know how he give it up. But I really feel like the corner room is pretty strong too. Safety room is definitely strong. You know, Curse, Hooker, Donovan Wilson, and now I feel like Marquise Bell is going to make the team for special teams, but he'll be there for rotational purposes. And maybe Israel Mukwamu can drop down and play corner, which is his natural position. I say all that. I run down the roster to say this. The place I feel like we're not shored up, we don't have any insurance, is linebacker. Anthony Barr does that. You know what I'm saying? You bring him in. He's already familiar with George Edwards. Look at the connection. You know what I'm saying? They're definitely familiar with him. Thrived under him. Bring him in. George Edwards is an assistant under Dan Quinn. I got faith in Dan Quinn. He puts people in the perfect places. He would know exactly what to do with Anthony Barr. And Anthony Barr might be looking to get one more good contract. You come play a year with us, go get your money. You know what I'm saying? I just think, I hope the Cowboys don't cross themselves out and say they're just not going to do it. I hate when the Cowboys do that. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to hear this whole, we got to play the rookies and we got $14 million. We got about $13 to $14 million. We get $10 more million on June 1st for this year. That's $23 million. I don't want to hear it about having it. We got the money to pay the rookies. Anthony Barr's money's right there. You want to give him like $7 million? Because you can't say he's not 1-to-1. He's not going to be, he's a year older. You know what I'm saying? He's had a couple of injuries. He's not going to come get $10 million. But I'd give him 7 or 6. You're not going to tell me that Anthony Barr's not worth that. You know what I'm saying? And maybe he's thinking 8. Maybe you could talk him into that. But, like, all I'm saying is this. He'll be a great addition to the team. I would love to know what y'all think in the comments. Would y'all like Anthony Barr on this team? I feel like it'll be perfect. I feel like when Micah starts to do Micah things, Jabril Cox, LVE, and Anthony Barr will be a perfect linebacker and do, or you have 2 on the board and drop down 1. I feel like we'd be perfect. But like I said, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. I'm going to believe it till it's a no. That's what I'm saying. All right, man. I'll holla.